This is Taysgreenlife, and I'm here with, who am I here with?
Flowersatherfeet.
Hello.
Hey
Hi.
guys. Where are you guys from?
We are from Chicago. Sweet home Chicago.
And is it cold right now? Like, is
It
the
finally got a little bit cold. We've been having like an abnormal heat wave
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
And now like the last week it's finally like in the 60s and stuff. So that's my kind of weather.
Yeah, it's gotten cold here. I know, like, cause I think we are a 2 hour. Is it a 2 hour? Or is it an hour difference?
I think it's an hour, yeah.
Hour. Yeah, I didn't know at the time, and I was like, yeah, this time's gonna work perfect for us. And then you were like, oh wait, are we in the right time zone? And then you told me, and I was like, no, we are not.
That was my bad. I was like, I'm sure we're fine.
Yeah, because I talked to a lot of people from like the West Coast, and I've actually talked to someone in like London,
Oh,
and
wow.
that was pretty cool. Yeah, I had to stay up till like 2 a.m. to get that.
I'd never make it.
I was like, this is great. But Chicago, I've actually never been to Chicago. Do you think it's a different kind of scene there? Like, you
For
guys
sure.
aren't a normal band that I talk to. I talk to more of the hardcore and the punk. So explain what type of genre you guys are.
I would say we're kind of like alternative rock, but like with like a hint of like shoegaze. We're kind of just like a lot of dreamy guitars and stuff like that. Yeah, and then awesome vocals. So yeah, I would just say yeah, like rock, alternative rock, indie rock.
That's pretty cool. Um I started listening to a little bit more, like, because I'm not as angry as I used to be. So like, I've been listening to more like sad stuff and like more vocal, and I think I think it's good. I like it. I liked it. I
Hell
checked it
yeah.
out the other day, and I played it at the movie theater the other day because I was the only one in there.
Oh, sweet.
But like,
I love it.
yeah, I was listening to it. I was like, I got some free time, and I was like, this is really cool. Um, do you have like any inspirations of like someone you look up to that inspire you to make your sound?
Yeah, for sure. For me personally, just like a lot of the rock out of the '90s, but I just like anything that, like, basically anything that's good to smoke pot to, pretty much. But no, yeah, just no anything. Yeah, just I like dreamy guitars, heavy guitars, anything like that. So try to just like just meld all the influences into one. Big Cranberries fan from the '90s, obviously. I don't know. What do you guys have any?
Yeah. What do you think?
What do you guys think?
I would say for me, I used to play in a lot of metal bands, pop punk bands, hard rock, and for this band, it's not necessarily like specific people that inspire me, but it's pulling back and not filling up the drums like I normally would have in metal or pop punk. So it's kind of a creative journey for me, almost needing to go back to the basics basically of how to play a drum set, and it's been pretty great.
Yeah, I would say that a lot of it is us trying to set like the atmosphere so that she can sing on top of it and tell her story. So
Yeah, what is your story?
yeah, what's your story?
What's my story? Well, no. As far as influences go, we're kind of the same. Like a lot of that '90s alternative. And I love chick singers, and I love chick
Yes.
singers that can tell stories.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of tuned into the sadness of a lot of that stuff. So if you listen to our album Elegy, it's kind of a journey of heartbreak, really, and then also just like finding the strength to kind of find yourself again. And so, yeah, I like to listen to Mazzy Star, and I like grew up listening to Jewel, so just kind of that kind of '90s singers.
Yeah. I like a little bit of the poppy girls though. A little
Yeah,
bit of it. I
there's like a
like
good
the
spot
sad
for
stuff
it, right?
too, but then you got the little poppy girls, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
like them too.
However, we do
Like
listen,
I love
we
Britney
do
Spears.
listen to Paris Hilton
Uh,
on every show. So
Yeah, I love the feminine rage too. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it
Absolutely.
when a woman has better vocals than men.
Same.
Like she
Same.
intimidates me a bit.
It's a
I
good,
like that
it's a good
feeling.
time. It's a good
Uh,
time for that. Yep.
Yeah, and we've been so lucky that we've been on a lot of bills where it's just been female fronted, which has been really cool to work with. Like a lot of these female fronted bands, and they're just like kicking ass out there, and it's just I'm very proud to be a female in music right now. I think a lot of cool things are happening, and that's exciting.
yes,
Yes,
because
absolutely.
you have like with Poppy and Courtney right now, with them getting a little bit on the
Right.
Yeah,
mainstream. Yeah.
totally.
So
Right.
I love them to death. They're the babes.
Saw
They're
Poppy open
mommy.
for the Smashing
Uh,
Pumpkins. It was so weird.
That's cool.
I feel like it's important to tell like I know like we're always like female fronted, but we also like gotta give the praise to the guys that are there too that support
Yes.
the women and empower women to do what they are doing as well. Um, but women, have it a little bit harder. They have to try harder, and I think that's important to like the younger generation of girls that are coming up too that look up to us.
For,
Um,
for sure.
and
The
I think
proof
that's
is
great. Yes.
proof is in the pudding though. Like, because I used to be the singer in all the bands that he was in. I was pretty much in. We've known each other since childhood, so like I was usually the singer for all the bands, and this was intended to be a side project when we started. While one of me and his bands were like finishing up our album, and then she came in and I hadn't really even heard her sing, and she just knocked it out of the park. And I'm like, well, I quit singing, so that was so then I just got, but then it was cool for me because then I got to focus a lot more on like guitar and making the saddest guitar possible.
I love it.
Basically, my goal. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw the story so far at DC the other day, and I was just like, I was crying the whole time. It's like,
that's actually I was thinking that on the way here that actually Proper Dose was a big influence on me for like changing like my direct when they started to change direction a little bit. I started like getting into like guitar pedals a little bit more and all that stuff. So yeah, it was definitely they're an influence on me too for sure. Haven't seen them yet though.
they kill it. They kill it every time.
Was that your first time?
I did see Poppy recently. I thought she was pretty
Oh,
good. I loved her. I was like, that is a bitch. I could never. I was like, she kills it. And she used to have like a pop career before, and she tried like the sad stuff too, and nobody like she did a bunch of weird stuff. She has like a puppet on stage too. I'm like, girl, I love it, but like, what the heck? I'm trying to understand the puppet, but like,
I couldn't believe when she covered Kitty, because that one was like out of my high school days. When she covered Spit, it was pretty intense.
yeah, and there was a band that just came back too. Kitty has come back. And that's a big inspiration for me too. I love
For
her
sure.
I love them to death. They're,
Oh yeah, the Morgans.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think well, because you're from Chicago, like how do you think that scene is? What could be better about that scene?
It's actually really great. Usually, I've been doing it for a while, and like it's just so diverse as far as like not only just music styles but also people. You can meet any kind of person from every walk of life, and that like has just taught me a lot as far as like just about the world in general. And I don't know, I just enjoy all of like everyone's usually pretty supportive of each other. There's not a lot of people out to get you, so it's like everybody's usually congratulating you instead of like trying to knock you down, which is very refreshing. So yeah, if there was one thing I'd say there could be more of, I don't know. Tim?
Less shows in winter snow.
No way, more shows in winter snow.
Less moving gear in winter snow.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Someone no, one of my nieces asked me, they were like, oh, doesn't it snow on Christmas? I was like, no. Virginia doesn't get any snow. I mean, we get like snow, but like it's horrible. It's bad.
Does
It
the
lasts
town,
like
does the town shut down?
yes it
Yeah.
does. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, don't drive. They're like, don't leave your house. Because we don't know how to drive in snow anymore. It doesn't snow that often here, but it does get really cold.
Right.
It gets really hot here too. I hate it. I mean, I love the summer shows. I'm glad when they have like AC too.
Mm.
Are you buying?
Because,
Is Richmond by the
know,
mountains? I don't even know.
I live 2 hours from the mountains, so
Okay.
I'm in like I'm actually 30 minutes from Richmond.
Oh, nice.
But Richmond and DC and Virginia Beach are kind of the points of where I go.
Very cool.
And then I see a lot of like Nova shows, which is Northern Virginia. But I have gone to New Jersey and I saw a Face Yourself, if you guys have heard of them.
Nice.
She is oh god, I love her to death too. Her vocals are amazing. I'm literally like,
Hell yeah.
yeah, she is from France too. So like they all became like an internet band. Like got TikTok, TikTok blew them up a little bit, and now they're living their dreams, and I think that's important for the younger generation too. Is there somewhere we want to be, like expectations of where you guys want to be next?
I guess for me, I just want to keep finding joy in, what we're doing, and also connecting with people. And, people have been really kind to us after the shows, and will talk to us sometimes about like the lyrics and what it meant to them. I know Rob gets texts all the time from friends just saying, that they found something in one of our songs. And I just think that that's so cool. And I hope to continue to do that and just, be that outlet for people. And so that for me, that's where.
Yeah, no, I'm on the same level with that. I think that this is the first band I've been in where I haven't been trying to like do something like as far as like, oh, I need to sound like this or this or this. It was like when we met each other and we saw like what we could do together, it was kind of just like, let's just have fun and see what comes out. And that's what I also want to continue to do that. I just love music. Writing songs is my favorite part about being in a band. So that's what I just like to do. And I like to share like what we create with people, and hopefully they connect with it. And like she said, everybody's been super nice. We've met like some of the best people. We've been in a couple different states and different stuff like that. And just everybody's been super nice. So it's always been a positive experience. So we wanted that to continue.
Yeah, for
Do you have anything to add to that?
So you guys hit it pretty good. Drummers.
Do you think speaking of that, do you think more people come up to you compared to the drummer or the guitar player? Do you think more people expect things from you than everyone else?
I try to hide sometimes. So these guys are usually the first one out, like especially always out there talking to people. I usually try to hide, but then I'll come out, and I think people come up to me a lot and really want to talk about the lyrics or just my presence on stage, and they were just kind of saying, wow, you were so kind of connected to me, or you looked at me a certain way. And so I don't know. I mean, I guess for me, people come up to me more.
Yeah, she's definitely the most approachable, for sure. I look like I'm mad all the time. I swear I'm not. I'm just really shy.
He's very shy, yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely, there's the whole burden always falls on her. Like everybody notices the vocals the most. So anything that happens with that is always going to be the most noticeable. And as far as emotion, and she's just such a great lyricist and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. And I like your really cool outfit, so somebody will say, "Oh, those were cool sunglasses."
I do this. It's funny because I'll go to like a show now, and people will just be like, "Are you Tay?" And I feel like I don't want people to talk to me, but at the same time, I'm like I'm surprised people talk to me too. I'm like I'm trying to chill. I'm just
I know. Yeah.
But I also bring my camera too. So I try to be upstage too, like on the side, like getting hit in the face half the time. I hate that though, because I broke my glasses recently, and now I had to get a new pair, and I was like, yay. And people are like, why don't you wear contacts? And I'm like, I don't want to be punched in the face. Like I just
Yeah.
I feel like that you shouldn't want to punch people in the face. But again, I'm at hardcore shows. What do you expect?
Yeah.
But I try to wear cute outfits too, and I'm like, maybe like the cute outfits are a little not like suggestive, but like I don't care. I want to wear what I want to wear, you know? And yeah, and just because like I'm a woman doesn't mean anything. Or because I'm the face of my empire, it doesn't mean I want to be treated like as that way.
And our sexuality like it intertwines so much with our creative sides too, right? So I mean that's just part of like how we create, and it's all part of the same sort of chakra, if you will. So yeah, I think like being comfortable in your body and in your skin and what you're wearing on stage is super important, and that definitely adds to the show for sure.
Yeah, it brings a little attention. Like you gotta always like when you're out around people, you kind of have to act a certain way, and you have to talk to people. And then at the end of the day, I'm like in my car. I'm like, oh God, I can't deal with people anymore.
Yeah, it's hard. We've been to some shows where we didn't get a green room or anything, and I'm trying to find a place to hide before and like after, and you know, people want to talk to you, and I'll usually again try to hide. I'll find a closet or something to go into.
I feel that. So you guys just you said you did the song, you did a music video. What are your goals next? What are you trying to get out of getting more attention? Like, where do you set yourself?
So we're still you know, kind of playing our first album, Elegy, which it's crazy to think that like the album hasn't even been out a year yet. And so I like for me, like just being able to play really great shows and like really just hone the experience for the audience members is something that I'm really trying to work on, just to make it an enjoyable experience. And so that's been really cool. But also at the same time, I mean, we are, we know each other more. We know what our strengths and weaknesses are. And I think we're really finding our sound of you know, what we want to sound like. And I'm really excited for our second album because I feel like that's going to be like a good encompassing moment for us to really just hear what Flowersatherfeet sounds like, you know, after all of our experiences that we've had together thus far. So
for sure,
I think for me, I'm excited about the second album too.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a different experience. Like I don't know. I still learn things every day. I still, you know, have disappointments or struggles, even though I'm like I have some idea what to do. Like it's all new. It's all an experience. And you know, what matters is you try, and you guys are trying. And I think that's important and great. It shows strength there, especially in your area. You know, and reaching out to other areas too. That's important too. Networking, communications, connecting, and that's important too. Like being more sociable and not being in the closet when people want to talk to you.
Yeah, we keep saying that we want to be a little bit more active on our TikTok, so that's also something that we hope to be doing in the future. Because, like you said, you know, that's how a lot of these big bands, you know, can reach other people. So
we've been working on a dance.
Yeah, I don't really know much about the Richmond the sad. I mean, Turnstile was here recently. And they got, you know, cops pepper spraying people's faces.
For real?
Yeah, I didn't go. I had tickets to go, but I was just like, not really, you know, because I heard that it was gonna be really busy and
right, sure.
I should have, yeah, it would have been great, but at the same time, I'm glad I didn't get pepper sprayed in the face too. Like I you know, I applaud the people in the pits, I applaud the people jumping off the stage, I applaud all that, but like I don't want to deal with it.
No, for sure. Yeah, that's like a whole festival crowd.
Island isn't that big. It's not that big. So there was a lot of people. And yeah, the cops. You live in fucking Richmond. Richmond has fucking we haven't had a protest in in a long time since the statue. Our statues got removed.
Sure.
So I mean, the cops should understand that people are going to jump off the stage. Is kind of the scene in Richmond. We're
Right.
alternative, liberal. Yeah, we're not that big of a city. And we're next to a college, so like,
Right. Yeah,
it's
young
very
kids.
liberal, and the
Yeah.
police shouldn't like let them do what they want to do. They're gonna all they want to do is jump off the stage and then the crowd. That's all they want to do. They're not.
Yeah.
They don't want to burn the city down. They just want to jump off the stage
Right.
into the crowd. That's it.
That's insane.
Crazy.
And I have been at bigger festivals, and yeah, it's the same way, but people aren't being pepper sprayed in the face. So like, when is it appropriate and when is it inappropriate for people to do that?
Never. Unless there's a riot or something.
Yeah, but not a riot.
No,
Don't
not a
burn
riot.
the city down. I love Richmond. Please don't.
No.
Yeah. But are you guys like thinking of festivals and bigger shows? Because you said you want your audience, like you want to reach out to your audience. Do you think your horizon is the festivals? Because I guess sad festivals are cool too.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd love it. We'd love to play any festivals. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just try to get ourselves in as many ears as possible for sure.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
Because I know festivals also do a little bit of the local bands too. So they have like little setups for local music to play, especially Warped Tour. I went to the one in DC, and yeah, that one wasn't as crazy as the one in Long Beach. I'm glad that I didn't do a Long Beach one, because that one was packed compared to the one I went to, because it was rainy. So a lot of people didn't go.
I can't.
But I've camped at festivals where I had to like survive the weather. And yeah, you shouldn't have a festival in Virginia around this time, because it's hurricane season. It's always raining. But apparently that's what they want to do. I don't know. But you guys are what? The Windy City? So you get
Riot Fest, get at us.
Yeah. Have you guys, been to other festivals, like as a person? Have you experienced stuff like that? Does that make your experience writing music different compared
For
to
sure,
like
like,
life experiences?
Yeah, I love going to concerts. I was going to Riot Fest almost every year up until like a few years ago, and just for the same reason, it's getting really fucking crowded. But yeah, no, I just love the outdoor experience, indoor experience. Just, I think people are in a time where they just want to connect with other people when everything is so uncertain. Like when bands play a song, everybody is like in unison and having the same experience, and that's really hard to find these days. So it's really nice to like be out there with other people. So we do think about that when we put that in our music. We first write music that we love, but we also like want other people to love it too. And if they grab something out of it, from the music or from the lyrics, like that's awesome. So for sure, we always think of everybody. Yeah.
Cool.
Long answer.
Yeah,
I like it. Okay, speaking of influences and musics, let's talk more about that. How do you base that around? Like, we already talked about it earlier, but let's go into depth. You said like the sad music. What type of sad bands, would you play to get in the inspiration of it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, like I like a lot of the like Midwest emo stuff too, with the twinkly guitars, like American Football, all those types of bands. Turnover, like they're a real big influence. Yeah, I'll just pretty much play around on the guitar and sit with myself until I make something that kind of feels like something to me, and then if it sparks some sort of emotion in me, then I'll just keep going, and then I'll send it to her, and then if she vibes with it too, then that's how we start moving along with another song. But it's cool because she's starting to get in on the guitar too for the songwriting and stuff, so that's going to be exciting because she's going to have her influences in there even more. So
yeah, exciting.
You have influences?
Our spooky. Do you have any spooky influences?
Ooh.
Recording.
Yeah, so that was spooky. That was weird.
Very
And
weird.
speaking of spooky, what kind of spooky influences do we have since it is October?
Yes.
I have, as far as music, spooky influences I have. Misfits, obviously. I like a lot of like the goth stuff from the 80s and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, Joy Division, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. What about you?
I mean, I'm like a huge fan of The Cure, and I think like The Cure just is like, the original goth band. I love like My Bloody Valentine and just kind of like these dark sort of voices too. I don't know, basically just anything from like the late 80s, early 90s goth scene, kind of where I'm listening to lately. And
Yeah, I went to we have this like golf club in the city called Fallout. And I used to go there regularly because I don't drink alcohol anymore. So I don't really go out unless it's a show. Shows I try to have like a drink in my hand because I'll want to go drink, but I mainly smoke marijuana, so I'm more mellow. Yeah, I'm a little mellow now. I'm not as angry. I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy. And more positive. So like a lot of the time I'll stop listening to certain music because it'll make me, sad. And it's sad music, but we don't want to be that sad person, like there's a line. We still have to be positive, we still have to be motivated, we still have to go to work and do all that stupid shit. And it's kind of annoying. I wish I didn't, like the shirt says lobotomy. I wish I didn't have, mental health issues, and I wish I didn't have to work constantly on sadness and anger. And just because I listen to sad and angry music doesn't mean that I'm this sad, angry person,
100% agree. Yeah, like I think that's what's good too about like Ivory's lyrics is that I think everything kind of like inspires hope. If there's not like even if I have a really sad guitar part, she's singing sad, she's usually singing about something as far as like getting her power back and stuff like that. So there's always a positive message. And I definitely feel you on the mental health issues. I definitely struggle myself. But if you ever come to Chicago, I do work at a dispensary, so I'll smoke you up. So anytime.
I mean, marijuana is you have to have a card to go to dispensaries. But now you can buy them at fucking smoke shops, which is why they're raiding a lot of the smoke shops right now.
Oh yeah.
And why DC? Yeah, I went to DC recently, and it was kind of scary. Because of all the military presence walking around.
We got that here too.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go smoke weed next to this military, Humvee chilling. But it was a different experience. And I do think politically it's a different experience. So like seeing everything is kind of making, you sad and angry and annoyed, but we got to do it in a positive way. You can't like kill yourself because you're feeling down. You still got to fight, and that's important, getting your power back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes music so great, right? Because music is healing, and music does provide a light even in the dark. And especially like going out to see live music and being in a community of people that are just happy to be out. And there's a lot of pain going around in our city, and it's been hard for me personally to put myself in a space of like wanting to write about anything else but what's going on in the world, and it might just be our responsibility as the music makers to do that. So again, excited for the next album.
I actually I saw Guar recently.
Sweet. Yeah, they just played Riot Fest too. Yeah.
They had some problems because they were killing Musk, but I actually saw them kill Musk in Richmond. Because they're from Richmond, so they had like a hometown show with Lamb of God and Hatebreed. It was cool. I loved it. But yeah, they were killing Musk and Trump and Taylor Swift on the stage. It was crazy. But nobody complained. Nobody said shit until they
act like
started.
they haven't been doing it forever. Like they used to kill the Pope. They used to kill everybody.
So they're a band from the 80s. Like they're all about entertainment, blood, and gore. They literally like people in the front row are covered in blood most of the time.
There's a sweet documentary on Amazon about them, like how they like endured through the years and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, because you have Guar from here. You have
oh yeah, Lamb of God is from there. Right?
Lamb of God. You have Bad Omens that are from here. Even
Oh,
though they
yeah,
don't
very
talk about it, they're from two of the members. I'm literally best friends with one of the brothers.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. But like I think it's important to rep your city too.
Yeah.
You should be saying shit. You should be saying what your city's enduring, and as having a platform, you have to do it. It's kind of your responsibility. Like, yeah, like you don't say anything about abusers, and you know, you let half of the bands are abusers and you don't say anything.
Right.
Like it's going to keep being a bad experience, and we don't want that. We want people to look up to us. We want to, you know, say that they're not alone. We don't want them to feel isolated and hurt, and having a platform, we have to say that stuff. We have to be positive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if our music is sad, we have a responsibility. And like a lot of people tend to not do that, which is why social media is important. TikToks are important, videos, reels, because it shows you guys have some personality. It shows that you guys, you know, are talkable, approachable, and that's important as well. Because you can't be like a Nazi.
Right.
Like, no.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you think
it's like everybody's it's just a bad time in general, and everybody I always just tell myself anytime I get frustrated is just like everybody's trying their fucking best. Like we're all humans, we're all trying, and I think once again that's what makes music so great. And back to like your point earlier about just because you listen to sad or angry music, like I've had some of the angriest songs actually have saved my life before, and they're actually talking about dark stuff. So like you said, it just makes you feel not alone, and that's what we want to do too. It's always what I've wanted to do. Music's always touched me since I was like a kid. So like I just want to help other people if we can. And if we're not their thing, that's cool too. We just want to spread good vibes.
Well, and I think just like, especially now with everything that's happening in Chicago, like just, you know, building that community and in the darkness, I always live to see the light. And the light is I'm so proud of our city and how people are coming together and protecting each other, no matter what color you are. And it really it's been such an eye opener for me, just realizing that like I'm so lucky to be from Chicago, and I'm even luckier that I get to make music in Chicago and create moments for people to come together and you know, have some reprieve for what's going on our streets currently.
Yeah, and Richmond's just we're literally 2 hours from DC. So if shit like hits the fan in DC, we're next.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I like it's scary over here. But having a community to go to makes it less scary. Having people to talk to and build, like I'm from Richmond, you're from Chicago. We're building a community. I'm bringing people to start listening to you. You're bringing people to listen to me. And that's what is important. We have to network, and we have to stop hating each other. Like some opinions you can't be forgiven at all. No, but we shouldn't show and spread hate. We got to show love. We're better than them, and that's important too. Like the metal scene, if you fall in the pit, we'll pick you up. And it's the same thing. The sadness, like if you feel like things are too hard, you know, things are just not good, don't do it. Don't kill yourself. Don't like despair. Just listen to some music. The music will bring you out.
For sure.
Anybody can message me, and if you're feeling sad, I'm probably not the guy you want advice from, but hey. Always talk to somebody and always check on your friends, all that stuff. For sure.
And that's what you guys are there for. They're people will reach out and be like, you're an inspiration, you know, someone like tagged me in something and was like, I want to be like Taylor when I grow up. And I was like, that's awesome.
That is
I was like, don't be me though. Because yeah, it's cool talking to bands and stuff, but I'm still like, I still have issues where I don't want to talk to nobody. I'll go to shows and I don't want people to come up to me and talk to me, but you have to if you open the door to that platform.
right.
And like I don't know if you guys have heard of Silent Planet. He was shirtless, just walking around barefoot in the crowd, hugging people. I was like, "What? Are you on acid or what are you doing?" I hug him too, because I look up to him too. But he does a lot of mental health songs, and having people come up to you and hug you, I was like, "That's cool. That's a cool thing to do."
Yeah.
As a vocalist, yeah, because
Yeah.
you have people that look up to you.
Yeah. I like to give good hugs too.
Yeah.
Anybody's welcome
After
to
I
come up
hide
and
in the
hug
closet
me.
though, because I like to hide in the
like
closet.
a minute to hide in the closet. Yeah, usually I need like about 5 minutes to calm down and be like, okay, calming down now, and then I will go outside. And
I still freak out when I talk to because of the canal, you have like the merch tables right here and then the stage right here. And the artist will come to the table and sell the merch, and there'll be like a little bit of lines to go talk to them. But most of the time you can talk to some of the bands, and I'll get like freaked out every time, and they're like, my friends will be like, "Why are you freaked out?" And I'm like, "Cause they're them. That's why."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We're not anybody important, but for sure, I like it if it helps. We're normally nervous to talk to people who are coming up to us. I think we're probably more nervous because we want to we're so thankful that people come out that I've literally had people tell me, like people not in bands come up to me and be like, "Great show," and I've said, "Yeah, you too." Like, so yeah, definitely get that.
I had one of the security guards be like, "Oh, you didn't bring your camera this time?" And I was like, "No, I'm just chilling and watching the show. I want to have fun because sometimes I just want to have fun, or I'll be there for business. It really like depends on the atmosphere and how I'm feeling because I'm still a person. I have a full-time job, so I'm tired all the time, and it's about to be cold. I don't want to go outside.
Right.
So it's important when it is starting to get sad that we listen to music, guys. Listen to you. Was there
Coming on the
anything
podcast.
you'd like anyone to know? What do you guys got going on? You have a second album coming out.
Yeah. I didn't hear the question.
anything you want people to know?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we got a bunch of shows coming up next month, about a month, on the 12th. If you're in Chicago, we are playing opening for Kid Tiger and Park Hill Circle. It's a really cool female-fronted artist as well. She's Kid Tiger's on tour. She's a really good indie artist, like shoegaze, all that stuff. That's going to be a sweet show. It's going to be at the Hideout in Chicago. We're really excited about that. And then playing at G-Man in Chicago as well in December. And then I don't know from there. We're going to probably be releasing some music and maybe some touring.
Yeah.
Convince these guys to go to Japan.
You're about to go to Japan?
No, I said I'm trying to convince them to go to Japan. We'll figure out how and where the money's going to come from, but
yeah,
those are things I don't. That's not my department. That's their department.
I had some opportunities to go to some festivals. Like I had an opportunity to go to Furnace Fest. I had an opportunity to go to Louder, and I couldn't because I didn't have enough time to like prepare myself with work because like at the last minute, people will be selling some cheap stuff.
Right.
And yeah, next year I'm not missing out on these festivals. It's important that I go because I do know like people out there. I know bands, I know fans, and I it's important that I go out and do that stuff. And it's a festival. Like who wouldn't want to go? Like it's cool shit. Even though it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people.
Did they give you a press pass?
What? A press pass? Not yet. Not yet. I'm hoping soon. That's the the achievement. I need to make the right connection, and I feel like it's coming. I have to be consistent with some of my work too, and that's when you're creating an art that you want people to see, you have to be consistent. And even if you're tired, even if work has been rough, you still have to do it. And I've been struggling a little bit. With that, because I'm by myself. I don't have an editor. I don't have anybody doing anything. Like, I'm the one doing it. Like, my computer went, and I had to get somebody who does computer work to look at it, because I was like, I don't know, no idea. I don't know how this thing works. It's a clanker. I don't know how this thing works.
Apparently, we don't know how phones and other equipment works either.
So it would be nice if I had a team. But also, like, with stuff like this, it's a job. So a lot of the time people want payment, and a lot of the time I don't get it. So, like, same thing with music. Sometimes, shows aren't gonna bring in money just yet, or Spotify. Because I actually don't even use Spotify in my personal listening. I have all my stuff on Spotify, but I don't like actually have a Spotify account because I don't agree with it.
Yeah, all that going on. Yeah.
Pay enough. And they just don't care as much about music.
We agree.
Yeah. So having stuff like that, and then knowing also there is a market for it, is hard too. Because, like, I hate TikTok and Spotify, but I use it because it works. Some way. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how it works, because, like, TikTok annoys the crap out of me.
Us too.
I hate it. Sometimes I have to, like, pre-edit on my computer because I'm just, like, not wanting to edit on TikTok because it's complicated. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's so hard. Like when I try to do like live front-facing videos for any of our shows. If I check my camera roll, I think I have like 600 takes. Like, hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? So yeah.
Yeah, I should have actually tested my audio before coming on, but I didn't.
We thought we did too.
Yeah. It happens sometimes too. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, everything's good. Like, I had everything set up like 30 minutes before, but for some reason it wasn't working, and I was like, ugh. And then you guys' wasn't working, and then I was like, it's my computer. And then spooky shit happened. Where my voice was just going over and over again. I'm glad. I wish it was recording. Guys, you missed out.
Yeah, very cool. That's how we were going to open up our next album.
Fuck yeah. Also, like, I have, like, I used to do TikToks for not like TikToks for a band, but I was in a TikTok that a band used. And I was like talking shit on that band. And then they actually broke up. And someone actually took what I said in that TikTok and used it as a meme.
Oh my god!
Like, you guys aren't funny. It's not funny.
Awesome.
I was like, I hate that band, and they fucking put it on a meme, and I was like, that's not funny.
You're a cultural phenomenon now.
It's coming, or because, like, I go by Taylor, but people, like, because it's Taysgreenlife.
Sure.
Rip. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. But I go by Taylor, and when people call me Tay, I'm like, how do you know that? Who do you know? Like, who showed? Like, oh yeah, I found you on Spotify, and I'm like, you listen to me giggle 10 times? Great. Because that's why it takes, like, me a little bit longer, because I can't stand listening to me giggling. But apparently, I have an audience for it, so, like, I guess I should just do more giggles. But yeah, I have like a male audience too, and like I preach about all this femininity and like women this, and then all my audience is men, and it surprises me, because I'm like, why are you guys listening to this? I talk crap about men sometimes. And so surprisingly, I have an audience for it. I don't understand. But yeah, like, because you are female fronted, do you think it is harder to navigate?
Not when I have these guys by my side. I mean, these guys really are just so supportive, and they take care of me. Not like I need to be taken care of, but they do take care of me, and they make sure that, like, when we are in situations where, we'll pull up to a show and they're automatically going to them to ask the questions rather than to me about, whatever. They're like, she's the boss, it's up to her, ask her whatever she thinks. And so it's just nice to feel supportive. So no, I don't feel like it's hard. I'm actually just proud to be part of this band and to be doing it with these guys that are just the best.
I think that once people, like how it happened to me and Tim, literally just we heard her sing pretty much at the same exact time on the first song because I sent her the song ahead of time, and she came in and sang, and like right when we heard it, we were instant like we couldn't deny it. So I think that's what most people hear too. So even if they have like a problem with like not giving it a chance, like once they hear it, I think it's personally I think it's undeniable.
And that's good because it is good to have strong men that are willing to help women, navigate, the scene. It makes things a tiny bit easier, especially when you have support. And then other women too. Other women that support you as well, who don't like show hate and, drama and problems and issues. Like it's just all love. Like feminine energy together is important too. Like I love when women fronted bands are just full energy and loving and peaceful, and I have no hate to them. They have
and I think that's like
and that's important. Yeah.
That's been like kind of the frequency I've been kind of tuned into. Like while I was writing a lot of the lyrics and just really listening to women, and I think that like I just really came into my own and just realized like my power in being a woman, and then that's what attracted I think a lot of these really cool female fronted bands that we've been on the road with or we've been able to open up for. And so again, it's just like tuning into that frequency and then attracting it.
And yeah, like she said, to piggyback on that is that it's every single female artist we've encountered. We've not had one dramatic situation. Everybody has been so kind. We even had Eliza and the Delusionals coming from Australia, from another country. They were the sweetest people to us, female fronted band. And it's just like there's no competition ever. It's always complimentary. And it's so weird coming from a dominantly like male scene from in the previous bands where everybody kind of was competing. It's very like you almost have your defenses up, but it's like we don't need it in this kind of music. And it's just nice that everybody's just lifting us up and supporting us.
Good. That's good. Hardcore scene's a little rough. But I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I wish it was a little bit better. But I have to remember, like, it's not like it's just hard out here, and we have to remember everybody's struggling, and that's important too. You guys are struggling too. You're trying to become a new person. You're trying to experience new things as a band, struggles, money, getting a better audience and stuff like that. Like it's still new and it's exciting, but it's hard and it's work. And everyone has to remember that bands are work too. Socially and personally, and all of that is work as well as part of the job. So if you can't even do that, like what's the point? If you can't talk to people, then what's the point? So that's important, and having the good support group, like you said, it's amazing. We're getting close to the edge, to the end a little bit. Is there anything else you guys want to go over?
I just want to thank anybody who checks us out. Also, anybody who checks you out, like just supporting independent artists and supporting just like local people is awesome, especially at a time right now. I think that everybody has been kind of like desensitized with all like digital stuff. Everything's perfect. And I think that now is the time for like bands that are like indie bands and indie podcasts, independent business owners. I think everybody wants that personal touch now. And I think that that's going to be the next wave. So I hope that it's good for you as well.
Yeah. I do, because AI, I am a little worried about it, but
Yeah,
AI
sure.
also helps me a little bit. Like the site I use, StreamYards. It helps me like create promos. It helps me like create the backgrounds and the like subscribe. So I don't even have to worry about that process.
Sure.
But some of the AI, like people using the Scream fucking filter as their profile picture, being like, "Oh, I'm so pretty," like that to me is fucking gross.
Sure.
Because I actually took the link and I tried it, and I was like, "This is stupid." It's so stupid how easy it is to use AI now,
right.
And there's like tons of articles about how much the data centers use and water, and I'm like, oh, that's great. Now I got to compete with the robot You stupid
Yep.
clinker. But at the end of the day, AI also helps. Like some people, use it to search certain things, but don't also rely on it.
Sure.
Learn how to do it yourself too.
Absolutely.
Like learning how to edit was very difficult to me because I hate my laugh and I hate it. I hate it. I have to pause every 15 minutes and be like, why? And then I have to repeat it and edit through it. But yeah, AI also helps with that too.
Leave
It
the
cuts
laugh
out
in.
the junk.
Leave them in. Leave them in.
We need the laughter.
Yeah. But like at the end of the day, still support local, support the artists, like go to the pop-up events, go to the local shows, go to the small business sales, clearances, anything that they have going on, do it. Especially around spooky time, perfect for arts festivals because I used to do them. I used to sell candles and a bunch of stuff, so I used to be in there in the cold. Support that shit too. It's cold. Give those people a little bit of a $5 little extra tip and it goes a long way. Also buy merch, listen to your music, subscribe, like, share, and follow. Those are importance too. Like you could get good views, but it doesn't matter if you don't get likes and follows and subscribes.
Right.
And that's something to learn as well, like navigating this world. Like I used someone else's camera. Now I've learned how to use my own. Like I've upgraded my mics, I've upgraded my lighting. And you got to throw a little bit of money into it. And that's what sucks, but that's the point of art. And people have to pay for it. People have to start, like, not everything is free in this world. And just because, I have like, if you guys have like merch and stuff, you guys still drive to shows. You still got to put gas in your car. You still got to take time out of work. Like it's still an income. It's still a job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's important. Yeah. Went in a rant a little bit. It's okay.
No, we agree.
And so yeah, we're getting to the end here. Where do we follow you guys?
So we're on everything pretty much as Flowersatherfeet, all one word. Instagram is _Flowersatherfeet. And then, but pretty much everything is just Flowersatherfeet. We're on Spotify, iTunes, all the major streaming platforms. Yeah, anywhere. And we also have vinyls for sale, everything. Yeah, all on our websites.
Yeah, make sure we guys check it out, subscribe, like, buy the merch, see them at their shows in Chicago, because that's important. Local shows matter. That's how big stars start. So please like, subscribe, follow, all of that bullshit. You guys just watched Taysgreenlife. And I was here with Flowers at Their Feet. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.